Hi Sagittarius, this is your April General Tarot reading for 2025 and I'm using the Criminal Kings Curious Cats Tarot and the Housewives Tarot. You come in with the Knight of Swords, so you could be getting official news. This news can come through cyber, email, text message or telephone call. Also, you could be meeting or dealing with a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius. You've got the Ace of Cups. This can be a new beginning, a new love, a new passion, be it with a person or a hobby. Your cup will be running over with happiness, tears of joy. So definitely this will be good news coming your way. Again, with the Ace, as with the Knights, you could be meeting or dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio or a Pisces. If it isn't a person, it is a time frame. This is the theme or the catalytic card, the energy over the all throughout the whole month. You come in to April with the 5 of the big arcana, which is the Hierophant. So some of you could be getting married, partnering up in business or in romance. This could be the Justice of the Peace, but this can also be somebody that is giving you advice or guidance. As the High Priest represents municipalities and institutions, and you could be getting, for example, advice or guidance from a bookkeeper or an accountant as we are in the income tax season, or you could be seeking medical advice from a gynecologist or a GP or a dentist. You could be seeking guidance for university or a teacher, a professor, or somebody else that does guidance like a yoga teacher or a meditation teacher, or somebody that you love, trust and respect. The Hierophant also represents Taurus, so perhaps a Taurus could be giving you advice as well or guidance, especially if it is a family member. Also, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Again, news coming in. This news will be tangible, durable, and for long term. It could be with regards to finances. So it could be the advocate saying, or the bookkeeper saying, you could be getting a tax return or a subsidy, or you could be getting a mortgage if you've applied for a mortgage. Definitely could be something like in the garden, a shed. You could be buying a little shed and putting it up, or a new lawnmower, something like that, and getting started in the garden. After all, we've just had the spring solstice. So new things, you might be actually seeking knowledge about the garden, because look at all the lilies around them, and he with his lawnmower. It is quite funny. As we have just had spring solstice as well. The Two of Cups. You might meet your soulmate, or a friendship might turn into realization that you are with your soulmate. But definitely you are emotionally in balance. You seem to be happier than usual. Also with the Two of Cups, balancing books, balancing the subconscious. With here we've got the subconscious and the conscious, and also the solar plex, our emotional chakra. The Emperor again represents Aries, so it could be Aries Taurus time that could be significant for you, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, as that could be Taurus. You've got Taurus twice lying underneath the Hierophant, which represents Taurus. Or this can be Virgo or Capricorn. Seeking advice from a professional or somebody that's mature, that you love, trust and respect. This could be also advice on how to balance your emotions, or even your intuition and your premonitions and your subconscious, as this is the Cups, and that is spirituality, empathy, passion and love. How to balance your hobby and your work, or the home front. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is mainly Leo, but it can be a Sagittarius or an Aries. So Aries twice again. If it isn't a person, it could be a time frame. Also, the Queen of it's the Queen of Pentacles, not the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles is Mother Earth. She's Virgo, sorry. She represents Mother Earth, so you could be dealing with your own mother, mother-in-law, or a grandmother. You could find out that you are becoming a mother, whether it's planned or not. So if you don't want to get pregnant, take precautions. If you are too mature to get pregnant, then you could be hearing of a birth or a new investment. She has the green fingers. She knows what she sows and she nurtures it, so that she knows that she will get a plentiful harvest. If you've already sown seeds for the future, then you could be harvesting. They could be coming to fruition. Again, we've got the little rabbit here, so this means you could be getting a new domestic pet. Also, this means this could be that you could be getting something for long term, that is tangible, durable, like a job, a full-time job. If you're working part-time, you could be changing your contract, so you could be signing official documentation. Be careful, because we are in Mercury retrograde until the 6th of April, and then a tail end till the 20th, 21st for 2 weeks. So if you are signing any official papers, make sure you get them checked out by a professional so that there aren't any loopholes, especially with concerning the long-term effect. Remember, pentacles are slow and they are grounded. They take time to grow, slow but steady. You can't run before you walk. If you're doing an investment, it will be for a long term, like a life insurance or a mortgage, something like that. Why am I saying a mortgage? Because we've got the world here. The world is your oyster. This means moving home, selling a home or buying a home, going on holiday. This could be the honeymoon, starting a family, because we've got the family in the picture as well. But it does mean starting a family or expanding the family with a baby or a domestic pet. This is also the karma card. Karma will be returned to you. If you've done good or bad, it will be returned to you threefold, even if somebody else has done you good or bad. So definitely hold on. Don't get revenged, or don't get interrupted or take on other people's traumas. Stay out of it, because the universe will take care of it in the way of trauma. We've got the pram here. Again, like I said, you could be getting pregnant, moving home. We've got the bungalow here. So it's already depicting some of the things that I've already said. Pictures do say 1,000 words. But actually, this could also mean that you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. Or there could be prominent ones around you. And you've got Scorpio twice and you've got Taurus twice. Okay, Taurus. This is Aries. And this is Leo. This is Scorpio. Sorry, not Leo. What am I doing with the earth signs and the wands? This is Leo and this is Virgo. The Ace of Swords means Gemini, Libra or Aquarius with the world as well. You could be going on holiday. You could be going on your honeymoon. You could be moving home, like I said. This card means engagement, marriage, starting a family, expanding the family with a domestic pet or a baby. If you're too mature, you could be hearing of a birth or a new investment, with the Queen of Pentacles being here, a new investment, sowing seeds. Number 21 is 3. So definitely action, creativity, productivity is in the air. You've also got a 3 here, but it's the wrong number, but you've got 2 3s. The Emperor is number 4, because you've got the Fool, which is naught. Then you've got the Magician, which is 1. Then you've got the Empress, which is 2, and the High Priestess, number 3. So that is actually wrong. But definitely I'll take the numbers as it is, 3 3. So there is the angels protecting you, showing you that they've got your back. The Queen of Cups is Scorpio again. She is knows what passion is, in empathy, also nurturing, taking care of everything, and she knows that passion doesn't last, but love does. So she will go with the flow, she will be compromising, she will be flexible, but definitely also empathic and intuitive. So you might be dealing with a mother figure again. You've got 2 mother figures, or find out that you're pregnant. Definitely mother-in-law, grandmother, or your own mother, or finding out that you are becoming a mother. That said, the oracle cards that I have for you, don't forget Cancer or Pisces. Okay. Talking to heaven. Talking to heaven. I have become one of your guides. So it could be your mother or grandmother that has become one of your guides, Sagittarius. And she's reaching out to you. Be open to feel the energy of warmth, love, passion, empathy. Perhaps you might be more, that is usually when you get a blob in the throat, somebody wants to tell you something, so she wants to tell you that she loves you, and she's trying to reach out to you, but you seem to be closed off. This could be a soulmate, or once was. Go back and think about that. You've got the mother here, and I think it's a grandmother. So reach out, be open, open your solar plex, open which she has. She's empathic and intuitive. Listen to your feelings. Okay, so definitely let's have a look what we've got for energy for you this month. Community. Well, community, it is number 7, so luck is on your side. But this also reminds me of the 3 of Cups. Reunion with family in French. Friends. Community means be one of the community. Don't isolate yourself. But this reminds me more of the 3 of Cups. The 3 ladies. You see that in the traditional tarot, but this is an oracle. But you do have the chalices here. Celebrations are in order for you this month, my darling. So be one with your community and reach out to the invisible. Okay, they're trying to reach you. So stay open. Perhaps there might be a message. You might see a feather. You might find a coin, a butterfly, or something that it was dear to you both. Deja vu. I'm hearing deja vu. You might have already been there before, or you might recognize something that you used to do with your grandmother or your mother-in-law if she is still living. Doesn't matter whether she's living or in the other world. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care, stay safe, and keep your eye out for your romance reading this month. I love you all. Take care, Seji. Bye-bye.